Yikes, sorry to anyone who got a notification earlier. I accidentally hit stream instead of record. Last time, or a few episodes ago, I made a gulag, part of the city inside of Russia on the Earth map. But someone made a really good point. They said, what would happen if we just never let anyone leave and we used one-way roads? So I'm actually going to use that concept to build a little city today. We're going to make an inescapable city. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be like the gulags from that video, but unable to escape ever. It's going to be fantastic. Obviously, I haven't unlocked... Oh, I have! Okay, we get started now. So we're just gonna rip that off. Who needs that? And I think I'm gonna make levels. I think the further you go into the city... the more trapped you become. So you have to go this way. And then it'll like all go back to here. And then the next stage will start. It's like if you ever try to travel, you get more and more stuck in the city. This is pretty brutal. So when people go to work, they just can't come back home. There we go. So yeah, this is gonna be an interesting one. I have no clue what's gonna happen here. Maybe people can move into a new house every day. Like, they'll start here, and then they can, like, work, and then go to the store, and then they can move into new housing. Honestly, this is gonna be interesting. I don't know how City Skylines deals with a situation like this. It's definitely not how you're meant to design a city. Nobody seems to want to come into the city. This is so sad. What's that? If I switch this to two-way, and this to two-way road. Oh, there we go. Okay, so people are coming in now. So I guess what we have to do is we'll trap 100 people in the city. We'll try to get, or we'll do 1,000 people. This is gonna be an experiment. We'll see how many people we can fit into these houses over here. And then we're gonna trap them. They're gonna be completely cut off. We are making the most complicated traffic system ever, but it's pretty great. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. So we've got now the most ridiculous traffic system ever. People can go around in circles, and it's alternating circles too. It doesn't even like stay consistent. And now these guys are gonna go that way. Okay, so for now that's gonna work. We're at 290 population. Let's go ahead and zone all of this and see if we can pump that up to 1,000. We'll build a road here that connects to the parking lot, and we'll build a road here that connects to the parking lot. Really trying to convince people to come to the parking lot of doom. And then we'll just zone a whole lot of residential here. How many people can we get to live in this area? Now, sure, they're gonna walk to work, and that's fine. The thing is, nothing is safe. Because they can't leave the city. These guys literally can't leave the city. They are trapped 100%. And soon the rest of the city will be as well. We just have to get to the point where the birth rate is higher than the death rate. Which, right now, the city's birth rate is... Darn it, there's a way to actually see that. It may be in city statistics. Birth rate, death rate. Oh, the death rate is pretty much 0, and the birth rate is at about 7. That's really good news for us. That means that if we cut the city off completely, we may actually be able to pull this off. That would be hilarious. Okay. Would someone like to go into this parking lot? Look at all the people coming down the road. All the cars just explode into people because they're deleted as soon as they come over here. Not sure how effective that'll be. Okay, we're at 1,000. It's time. The city is now cut off. Will the birth rate keep it alive? Currently, the population is actually still rising. So now what we can do, because we're cut off, is we can actually focus on trying to keep the city alive rather than trapping these people. What I'll do is I'm gonna flip this road. So this one goes around the other way. The experiment has kind of changed now. There's a new purpose for it. Even though the one-way roads and complicated driving is going to stay because it's kind of hilarious. Now we're gonna really mess with them. Okay, now considering this can get to the entire city now, we're gonna give them fire service and police. And we're going to hope that we can actually supply the town with enough stuff that the population will not drop. Wait, the population's going back up! Wait, the birth rate's actually balancing. No way! I've never had this happen in a city. We are actually balancing out. Okay, so we just have to make the city super safe. And we have to keep everyone happy. Okay, parks for everyone. Yes. Let's just build... Oh, I can't build parks yet. Population is going up still. It's a pretty close one, but there is a chance that we can keep the population increasing. In our strange whirlpool of a town. They have to go in this clockwise order to get anywhere in the town. It's hilarious. I love it. The traffic is perfected. Nothing has been better. Population is still rising. We do have a chance. Because you know what? We're paying tax money on this when there's no reason to be paying tax money on this. This highway does nothing for us. Get out of here. Go away. You're useless to me. Okay, the population continues to increase. We've actually grown. If we go to population, look at that. It's a lot slower than having the road do it, but right now, we are actually holding our own. Guys, this could be a viable city structure. I mean, it doesn't appear that anything is really going wrong. Nobody seems to care. They're just enjoying their little town, disconnected from the rest of the world. It's kind of strange. I wonder if people would come in faster if would people come in? This is a quick question. If this works, then it's gonna really speed up our project. You can come in, but you can never leave. We've proven that we could do it just through birth, but having the outside road help, I mean, as long as we're not letting anyone out, we're still holding up to the challenge. Yes! They're coming in! Tons of people are moving in, hundreds! They don't care that they can never leave the city. Holy moly! They're actually signing up to enter a city that they can never leave. Look at them go! They're bringing in supplies, they're bringing in... We just hit like a milestone for the city. Look at that! They're coming straight in from the highway. I can actually upgrade this all to highway at some point because it's no different. Look at all the supply coming in too. The population is just exploding. Everything is doing so well. This is how City Skylines should be played, honestly. Yeah. Reconnecting to the grid really did us good. Now the birth rate is increasing rapidly. People are migrating into the city. This is pretty insane. We're gonna buy this, and we're gonna cut this highway back so that we never have to look at it. Someone could walk to that. We need to get it back to the river, honestly, so that there's no way people can use it. Okay. But, I mean, look at this! It's working! It's not failing! It's actually impressive. People are happy with it. We've built a perfect city by just trapping people. If only I knew it was this easy. Apparently people in City Skylines just don't care about their freedoms. Huh. Well, time to zone. I mean, if we can pack more residential in, why not? We should make that a little bit of commercial because the windmills are allowed. Look at this. They're really moving in. Like, at a speed that's impressive. This city is doing very well. Electric issues are gone. We have a fire issue, but the fire department is here to fix it. Huh. Okay, so that's going well. We have some worker shortages, which isn't too surprising, considering we need to... Our workers are homegrown, pretty much literally. We have trash issues. I should have just built recycling centers, honestly. We will build a recycling center there. Operating... Oh, that may be an issue. It appears that they're having trouble getting trucks back. So this goes this way, goes down here, back here. Why are you having trouble? You should not be having trouble. What if I move you over here? What if I give you your own special spot here with like a two-way road? Just for trash. Because it doesn't seem happy with the current area. Nothing I like more than some good trash collection. Oh, there they go! Yep. It is actually functioning. They seem to be completely happy with the situation. This is just so shocking that this is actually working. I assumed that things would fall apart by like 10 minutes in, but we're a half hour in. Nobody seems to care that they can't leave the city. It doesn't seem to be a problem to anyone. The traffic going around in a circle isn't even a problem either. I mean, they're just going round and round. Round and round every day. Oh, we've got a fire. A big fire. This is interesting because our fire department is extremely inefficient to get anywhere. That fire truck is going in circles. And now it's going in another circle. They're never gonna get here in time. Oh no! Okay, well, that's an issue. But you know what? The population is still jumping up. This is actually kind of insane. I can't believe that it's this easy to build a city with no outside, outside access. I mean, no leaving. And it was performing fine when we didn't let people in either. It's just the birth rate was so slow that the video would have taken 18 years. So I think we've proven that this is actually viable. This is... You could build a city this way. And maybe it would be pretty fun to watch a series on that. Maybe someone will do that. But for now, guys, I think that's gonna do it for our gulags. I think that we have proven that you can, in fact, build a city that you can never leave in City Skylines, and the people won't care. They'll just go on with their lives. they'll just make a nice little city. Even if you give them the most complicated roads, or least complicated roads, they're just so uncomplicated that it's actually an issue. They need some complexity. But that's gonna be all for this time. This experiment was a resounding success. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you Vooperians next time. Bye! Jeez, you know what? Maybe trapping everyone in a tiny town and forcing them to work for me is a great idea for the government.